Welcome, all you plus two comedy modifiers, back to the stream. Welcome back to Blueprints. TV's Noah here. I am without beverage. I will probably actually pause and grab a beverage at some point because I actually have a lot of time to stream today. So I'm hoping to get a lot done. We have three major objectives I'd like to do. One we might write off immediately. We will see. But in the last stream, I successfully got the key out of the tomb and placed it, the key to her ladyship's diary, out of the tomb and into the coat check. I want more than anything to get the key out of the coat check and draft her ladyship's chambers. I did look into it. I don't think it's cheating for me to have done this. But I did look into this. You need to be on the left side of the house and drafting down. It doesn't have to necessarily be in that corner to draft her ladyship's chamber. So I do have more opportunities, but we are going to, purposely focus on that. The other thing I want to do is a classroom run because I have more time. The third thing I was going to do, and I'm not going to do it now because I got a package, but there is so much talk about what the house looks like when you finish. I was curious what the house looked like if you didn't draft anything, if it was just the entranceway or maybe just the outdoor room. So, what a weird start to get that right away. Let's start with the funeral parlor, please. All right. So I am now more okay with this being a dead end because it goes this way. Ideally, it's a dead end, honestly. But the coat check. I think I go. I think I go study. I was going to be like, second funeral parlor, second red room, all that good stuff. But if I go with the study, I'll be able to re-roll outside and make sure I get a classroom. So I'm going to go with the study. Might as well go in, just because this is a dead end room. And there's a safe in here that I need to play with, because I have no clue what this is. This room always makes me so angry because it seems like it is just so forcing you to understand the painting puzzle, which I already understood. Got a globe to spin. I feel like that's going to be something. That's why I just keep doing it. Does that count as the chess piece in here, out of curiosity? I think it might. That's kind of fun. Is the board set up wrong? Hold on. This is A. So the queen goes on her color. Yes. Okay. This is actually okay. That's fine. It's fine. There's a freaking magnifying glass in here that I almost walked right by. Great. Let me look at this stuff. Arse. Face and ace means A. Beard and bard is... Does this say something? Craft and raft is a... Let me write these letters down. I don't think I've ever done that. Because it's craft and raft is C. Draft and raft is D. That's not really helpful. Smile and mile is an S. And violent and viral. I don't know how you would do an image of a viral. Is an R. It's like it almost says cards, but it lacks an A. Coat and cat would be an O. Cold and old would be a C. Co. Sturdy and study would be an R. Face and lace. All right, that's an F. And then beard and bard would be an E. That's weird. I don't know what those letters... They're I feel like it should mean something, right? I mean, FE is the only one that's like not crossed out. Interesting. Oh, if possible, with little so time left, I need to remember to ask Anne if we can commission artwork on all the rooms in the house. It's also a little suspicious that there's a magnifying glass here. Let me just double check to see if there's something that needs to be seen. We need them produced in sets of 2, a pair in each room. Honestly, I have no idea what I'm thinking. I'm likely delusional to think this could be pulled off by Thursday. So Thursday is the day that I came in. So maybe, I forget what day I started, but maybe I count back to by Thursday. So I don't know what day this is. It's just likely within a week. All right, just kind of looking around. All right. So I went back through my notes and looked at some of the dates that were available, and I just wanted to try a few more, because I feel like this is the least tried safe. Because the will is set up on 1106. 1106. Enter. That ain't it. Clear this. Or actually, it's 0318. 0318. Enter. That's nothing. Okay. Lady Epstein's death is 0615. No. And then we have a date in the gardener's logbook that I wrote down is 0410. Enter. That is nothing. Okay. I thought I wrote down. I have 12/9 and 0 and January 11th as important days as well. So, can you tell I have extra time to stream today? 1209. Enter. Nope. Clear that. 0111. Enter. Nope. None of those dates are the important dates. The contest winner. Yeah, so there was mention of the contest in. Let me close again. In about like drafting 20 dead ends in a single day, and that was on January 20th. And that page mentioned the study, so I thought maybe. So that was a clue. So 0120. Enter. I'm also assuming that they're all 4-digit codes. I guess there's a possibility I need to start including years. Yeah. But I got some more dates. The day the jewels are stolen. The day my mother goes missing. The day the author was detained. Those don't seem related to the room I'm currently in. The day my uncle died was 1105. 1105. Enter. I thought maybe that was the day everything started. The parlor room has 0502 as the day of the funeral, I think. Nope. All right. I, for some reason, have... Okay, so 1124 is day 23. of me. Do I start on Halloween? No, that doesn't make sense. Or that would be 11:02 that I started. Let's try 11:02. 1102. Enter. Nothing. And I got 0615 as a possible date. I don't know what that was referring to, but I wrote it down. So 0615. Enter. No. Nada, nada, nada. All right. Let's go this way. I don't want a dead end going this way because I don't have a way to get over here. Maybe I start with a classroom. Or I could start with the dark room just to get more gems. That's kind of an interesting idea. But I want to get through the classroom. So let's just go ahead and draft a classroom. It sucks because to do that, I think classrooms come up more often when part of me just wants to do the dark room so I can get more gems. Classroom's the plan today. Classroom's the plan today. There we go. All right. I'll get the apples later. We're going outside. I'm going to use gems to reroll. And then basically what I can do, hopefully I won't need to, but hopefully what I can do is damn. All right, so yeah, I don't want any of this. Give me a classroom, please. Schoolhouse, excuse me. I want the schoolhouse. So the last time I did the schoolhouse, I didn't go in, and then there was a shovel that was listed in my inventory that I couldn't find. So I want to come in here and just check. Herbie. That implies that my brother was here. Is drawers open? That drawer's missing. I find these. It's the closing address, and then there's something like better joke to end on. Yeah. So I guess we read that already. It says something weird on the board within a timely manner. All right. Doesn't appear to be anything in here. There's a dig spot in here, though. That's a good thing to take note of. All right. So we have the schoolhouse. We only have 2 gems. I'm not going to start. I'm going to start in the classroom and do that first. Yum! All right. Got the delicious apple. So remember, you can redraw out of here. Ideally, you will. Because, I'd love a den that's facing the correct directions. All right, so don't want the classroom. Ladyship's spare bedroom's not that great. Yeah. We have rerolls. Let's use one. I don't want to burn the gems on this. And the armory, I'm always surprised that the armory is gemless. So let's go ahead and do this. Because I have a plan. If the axe is here, it is. Okay. So I looked into it. I have the money for this. Yes. Removes the gem cost from one room. Now, you do that in here. I want to do it from the classroom because I have to draft a bunch of them. Use the Yes, I'd like to use it on the classroom. Apparently I do it in this screen. Oh, okay, yeah. L1 to axe. That's going to help me greatly with today. That's great news. Okay. I want this guy. Yes. I could smash some trunks, and I might as well get the shield while I'm here. All right. So all of this sucks. I think I waste a reroll on this. Okay, I will take the breakfast nook. That's at least heading in the right direction. And man, as much as I'd love this and just buy a bunch of gems, I don't have any money anymore. So we're going to go with this. And let's hope there's a chest in here. That'd be something. Some extra steps. No, no chest today. There is no chest today. There's chess. There's no chest. All right. Den, I need a gem. I know, like, it's better for the exits. I know how I feel about the workshop, but I would like a gem more than anything. There could also be a chest in here, which would be ideal. Give me my gem. And there is. Give me gems. Ooh, reroll die are good. Gem and some keys and some dice and some moolah. Swans. I'm also like I really want to test the watering can theory that I have. All right, let's go this way first. Until we get here. I think we go funeral parlor. Conference room doesn't do what we... Yeah, we want funeral parlor because we want to get more gems. So we'll do that. We'll go this way in case I end up, like, drafting a gymnasium right here. I think... I know that these are going the same way, and, like, the classroom is the goal, but morning room will give me more gems. And that's really important to me right now. So we are going to go with this. Flower. This room usually, like, really giveth, too. Yeah. Coin purse. A lot of good stuff going on here. Okay. All right, let's draft out of here since I'm here. Once again, the morning room lacks a dig spot. Oh, wow, this is probably the best look at that statue I've ever gotten. Which my comments tell me that I will never actually get to walk up to that statue, which is infuriating. Let's give this a once over again. These are magic eyes. I think I mean, as nice as the Lost and Found would be, it's just going to create a loop. These all create loops. Lost and Found's going to have 2 rare items in it, which is great, and I could block it with the shield. Let me look at my map. There's a lot of problems with this plan of doing the Lost and Found and getting the items. I'm really tempted to do it, though. I have so many rerolls I can do. I think I'm going to do it. Because I never have to come back in here again. I won't lose an item, but I'll get 2 rare items. That's huge. Rabbit's foot? Greater chance for finding items. That could be great. And what are you? It's a prism key. If you unlock a door with the prism key in a green room, hallway, bedroom, you will draw floor plans of the same color. Okay, cool. That's nice. I don't know if it was worth cutting off so much of the manor, but like my thought is I have the rerolls, and there was part of me that was like, well, if I get a key card, I can also jump up out of here. But all right, let's not screw this up. You will open this box and find it empty. That's a very loaded statement. Because I think it has to be a lie. I think this has to be a false box because I think this means the gems are in here. Because either the only way this can exist is to be false, really. I mean, if I open it and it's false, then it was true. But it says I will open this box. If I don't open this box, it is false. And if I do open this box and there are gems in there, it is false. So that's my theory going forward. A true box contains the gems. I think that might also be false. This box and the white box are both false. I mean, I think this is false. That the box are in true, because I think this is false. Because I think I'm going to open and find it. But then that means this is true. And that the white box, this box and the white box are both false. So this is false. I'm a little too afraid to open either, to be honest. I don't want to lose the steps. Because my thought is they can't both be like, if this has to be a false box. Like, at least the part about this box being false. Like, because that creates a paradox. That creates a paradox. Saying that this is false if this is true. So that means the white box must be true, which means it's the only true box. Because I think we'll open this box and find it empty. I kind of think I want to kind of take the risk that it's in the white box. I'm so frustrated with this one. That can't be true. So that means this has to be true. And I think this is the only true box. Because if I don't open this, then that box is false. I'm gonna go for it. Hopefully editor Noah doesn't have to pop up and explain this one. Whew. Okay, I'm feeling so much more secure about this run. I have a bunch of rerolls, so I can kind of force the things I want to happen. That's not the room I want this room. All right. I may not answer this, depending on how I feel. Both of these statements are true. The gems are in this box. That's great. If they're both true and the gems, that's great. If the gems are not in this box, then both of these statements are false, and that's the false box. The gems are not in the blue box. The gems are not in the black box. Well, if both of those statements are true, then they're in the white box. However, if both of those statements are false, all right, so this can't be the false box. This either has to be the true box, and they're in the white box, or only one of the statements. Okay. the gems are in a box with a false statement. Both statements on the blue box are true. Both of these statements are true. The gems are in this box. So this could be a false statement. But then this is a true statement. So the only way that this works, if this is 1 and 1, one of these boxes has to be double false. This can't be double false. This can be double false. So I think this is false and false. This is true. This has two false statements on it. I think they're in here. If this is true, the gems are in a box with a false statement is a false statement. And this can't be true. Okay, can we live in a reality where this is the true box? Because we've done the reality where this is the true box. But could we live in a reality where this is the true box? Both of these statements are true. The gems are in this box. Okay, that means one of these statements is false and one of these statements is true, which means this has to be the double false box. But this has both these statements are true, so that doesn't work. They have to be in the white box. That's beautiful. That's beautiful right there. All right. So there may be some re-rolling coming in the future. I'm okay with the hallway to get stuff. I'd love to get this, but then the run's over. So we have to do the hallway. I'm okay with the hallway.
And that's going to do it for this edition of Blueprints. Will I find my way to room 46? Well, the best way to find out is to subscribe right here to +2 Comedy Gaming, so you'll get a notification next time I dive deep into the mansion. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.